Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's GW Pro, and today I am back to show you a little bit of what I'll be discussing over the next few weeks with you guys. It's gonna be Forex Matics. Okay, so this is gonna be the engineering Forex. Okay, so I want to welcome you to my channel. So if you're new to this channel, I recommend that you subscribe and also smash the notification bell so that you'll be receiving information whenever I post content such as this one. All right, so today is Friday and the 1st of October. So we saw major moves coming in also yesterday towards the end of the fiscal period. So we saw many things happening also in the market. So today I'm back to give you a wrap up of what is going to happen in the market. As you can see, I'm also in some cool positions here. One of the reasons why I am taking this position is because we had an action right somewhere around here, and definitely this reaction here was not good enough for me. So I wanted to see a more strong reaction because of this action. So we can have trade moving in a sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and we have this small drop. So this huge action can't create this small reaction. It is so unproportional. All right, so we're going to look at where else we're going to expect that this is still going to go far down to, because this is supposed to still go down because of the action which is supposed to create a reaction which is far more bigger than what we are seeing at the moment. So whatever this is, I anticipate it to be a correction, and a bigger move is yet to come to the downside. All right, so with that said, let's look at possible areas which we want to target and why we want to do so. All right, so I'll just go up one time frame higher so I can see also what is also happening one time frame higher. So if this is a drop and possibly this is our high right here, so I could expect that if I should adjust my trend line right nicely, if I could adjust my trend line nicely, we would see that we could also be looking to or aiming to go after the support of the trend line, which could be somewhere around here. So we could expect that price would also further drop around the 127 Fibonacci extension. So this is going to be the extended area. So we're going to just go there, put up a line there. All right, so that's going to be the extension 0.7012. So that's going to be where we're going to look to target for this one. So I'm just going to shift this one right here down there. So I'm going to target $230 for that one. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing for that one right there. I'm going to be targeting that point, and my stop loss is going to be somewhere just above this point here. So anything that could take price to break in this structure and coming up here, I want to be out of the market. I don't want to wait to see what's going to happen next. Okay, because a lot of things are happening here, and as we're approaching the fourth quarter, you can see a lot of things happening in the market. So I don't want to stay longer on this one, but I think this one should be going more down because of the setup we are seeing right now and how the market is positioned right now. So we saw a very massive move right here to this support 250 pips. So this impulse, this correction here over the space of 1 week and some days can create this small drop. Okay, so I expect more of a bigger drop to come in from this one. This one is too small, and this whole massiveness can create this small one. So we're looking at action and then reaction of Forex, and that's how I'm going to show you over the next few weeks of how to trade that successfully. So we expect further drops to come in for that one. All right, so I'm going to give you also update for the USD card. Yesterday we took a profit here around this point. We anticipated that price should drop back into this point, but we took some profit here, and when price was able to pull back, we closed this on a break even. So we entered 2 positions, as you can see nicely. I mostly entered 2 positions rather than 1, so I could close one of them and allow one of them to run as well. So this one here, I'm expecting that this should make a 3-wave correction. So I'm going to wait and anticipate that to come. So once that could happen, I'm going to expect this to make, this is supposed to be my wave A now. So I'm anticipating that this is my wave A. So I expect this to be my wave B, which is very far deep. So I expect this as a double bottom right here to form a wave C, but I'm not going to trade that. I'm not going to buy this one up there because of this. So I cannot be buying in a selling market such as this one, so I cannot follow the trend. So I will allow it to go up on its own without me there. So I'm going to wait for price to hit somewhere around here, then I can then look to shut it back to those levels. Okay, so I spoke about this many of the time, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you've not received any update from this one, this is market update. All right, so you can go out, check it on my Twitter, also my Instagram account, and you're going to see that update there. I posted it also on TradingView this morning as well, so you can check that out, GW Pro. All right, so next week, we're going to be looking to do one or two things. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a session for the USD Mexican peso as well over the weekend, so you can go check that out as well. So also this one here, next week we are going to be doing something also unique with the Euro GBP. Okay, so what's going on with the Euro GBP at the moment? Euro GBP is very much in a very key, strong, beautiful environment there, and we could also look to be taking advantage of also what is happening with this one right here. So we have price trading somewhere around here on a monthly scale, so we can go down to a much lower time frame. Last week, what we also identified, we saw a very good candlestick formation here, so I'm going to point that out to you. We saw a very cool candlestick formation here, and this is the morning star. So this is the morning star. We see red candle, blue candle, and then followed by another blue candle. So you see that this is textbook, this is perfect, and this is world class. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the lower component, or the we go down to a lower time frame to see also what is happening and how we can also plug into what is happening here. So what is happening, guys? What is happening with this one is I'm going to be dropping update on this one as next week as well, on how you're going to make that cool profit. We're going to look at taking over 200 pips from this one, because this is going to be massive. This is going to be massive. This is going to be like the USD card, which we took almost 600 pips in less than 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, guys. So this is what is happening here. This is a leading channel right here, and this is our wave one. We then had price drop back down, forming this rejection right around here to form our wave two. So I'm expecting that this should move in a 5-wave corrective move to form wave three. So this is A, this is B. This is too small for a C of this proportion. So whatever is happening here, it's starting to form an internal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to form the bigger wave 3. So it's going to be forming a 5 impulsive wave, which is going to be sub-internal. So we're going to be looking at this one going over a very long space because of the action that should create that reaction. So we're going to see much things also happening here. Also with this one here, we were tricked with this one because apart from the fact that we also saw this also coming into play, this huge action here created such a small reaction, and wow, that was crazy, and couldn't just take out what was possibly A, B, C, D, and this actually faked out to be a W, X, Y. Okay, so this faked out to be a W, X, Y. So you can see that the impulse run A, B, C, right, to form the X there. So this was W, this was the X leg, and this was the Y leg, and that created this first impulse, and this can also move up to the impulsive run to the upside. All right, so we'll go over to see also deep down what is also happening, and when will price be ready to give us one of a valid entry for a buy trade. So far so good. We've seen that price is also making some adjustments to it. So I'm going to be doing a session over the weekend. I'm going to be doing a recording over the weekend to show you when and how we are going to approach this for next week, and that will be wonderful. All right, so with that, we can then look at a little bit of what is happening with the USD Mexican peso. The USD Mexican peso, I'll be back over the weekend, all right, to also do a session on this one. Initially, remember, I spoke about this to be a symmetrical triangle, and that was when we took that huge trade. All right, here with this one. All right, so you can look at the USD Mexican peso, what we did with this one, and that was also wonderful. That was cool, that was classic, and we captured all those pips right there. You can see that price broke out of the symmetrical triangle, which I was anticipating for price to reject right around here, and price broke out. So what is happening, guys? What is happening, guys? I'm going to be looking at the engineering forex. I'm going to also be looking at the forexmatics aspect of it and show you what I think, as well as what's going to happen over the weekend. All right, so see you on Sunday. I'll be dropping that recording on Sunday, so stay tuned, subscribe, and also smash the notification bell so that you're receiving information whenever I post that content. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and also remain blessed.